Tonight, we begin with a story that blends Hollywood nostalgia, cutting-edge technology, and one of cinema's most iconic action heroes, Sylvester Stallone, the man who turned John Rambo into a global symbol of grit and survival, is sharing an idea that sounds straight out of science fiction, but may no longer be fiction at all. The legendary actor revealed in a recent interview that he once pitched a bold experiment, an origin story for Rambo that would use artificial intelligence to de-age him back to 18 years old. Stallone says the technology is now sophisticated enough to make it happen convincingly, allowing audiences to see a teenage Rambo navigating the chaos of the Vietnam War era. It's an idea that is sure to spark conversation, not just among Rambo fans, but also across the entertainment industry, where AI is rapidly reshaping how stories are told. Speaking on the playlist's Bing-worthy podcast, Stallone admitted that when he first floated the idea, many people thought he was crazy. But now, with the leaps made in generative AI and digital de-aging techniques, he believes it's entirely possible. Imagine a young John Rambo brought to life with Stallone's likeness and voice, set against the backdrop of Saigon in the late 1960s. The actor emphasized that audiences could be taken back in time without recasting the role, avoiding the challenge of finding someone new to embody Rambo's unique persona. Stallone was clear that playing Rambo convincingly is no small task, hinting that any future actor stepping into the role faces an uphill battle with fan expectations. After all, the character is deeply tied to Stallone's own identity, both as a performer and as a cultural icon. But while Stallone's idea is intriguing, it isn't currently the path Hollywood is taking. A separate John Rambo prequel project is already in development, with actor Noah Centineo reportedly attached to portray a younger version of the character. Stallone himself is not involved in that production. This raises an interesting question. Would audiences rather see a fresh face taking on the legendary role, or would they prefer Stallone's AI-powered de-aged performance? The industry is divided on the growing use of AI to recreate actors at different ages. Some hail it as a groundbreaking tool that preserves continuity and storytelling authenticity. Others warn of the ethical implications, questions about consent, performance rights, and the future of jobs for actors in a world where digital doubles can work forever. Stallone's comments also invite reflection on his larger body of work. Beyond Rambo, the actor has shaped some of the most enduring characters in cinema, including Rocky Balboa. He revealed that he was surprised to learn about another upcoming project, a making-of drama titled I Play Rocky, which will explore the creation of the original 1976 classic, directed by Peter Farrelly and starring Anthony Ippolito as Stallone. The film promises to give fans a behind-the-scenes look at how the ultimate underdog story came to life. But Stallone admitted he had nothing to do with the production and was caught off guard when the news broke. He suggested that he could have provided valuable insight since the events being dramatized are drawn from his own life. But for now, he remains on the sidelines. That sense of distance from projects inspired by his legacy highlights a growing trend in Hollywood, telling origin stories of characters and franchises that have shaped popular culture, even without the direct involvement of their creators. Stallone, who famously wrote and starred in Rocky when no one believed in him, has always been vocal about maintaining control over his characters. In interviews, he's spoken about the struggle to secure rights and ownership over the Rocky franchise, which is why his reaction to I Play Rocky feels so personal. For Stallone, characters like Rocky and Rambo aren't just roles. They are reflections of his own journey through rejection, perseverance, and triumph. An AI-driven Rambo prequel, in his view, might not just be entertainment, but a way of staying connected to the character on his own terms. At the same time, Stallone is still very much active in creating new work. His popular crime drama, Tulsa King, is set to premiere its third season on September 21st and has already been renewed for a fourth season, underscoring his ongoing relevance in today's entertainment landscape. And next May, fans will get an even more intimate look at Stallone's life through his new memoir, The Steps. The book is described as a sweeping, cinematic account of his arrival in New York City in 1969, his years of hardship, and the momentous night when Rocky won Best Picture at the Academy Awards in 1977. Stallone says the memoir will explore the persistence and creativity that fueled his career, giving readers insight into how he transformed from a struggling actor to an international star. Analyzing Stallone's AI pitch in the broader context of filmmaking raises fascinating questions. Could we be entering an era where iconic characters never truly have to be recast? Technology has already allowed filmmakers to bring back young Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian, a digital James Dean for a new feature film, and even replicate late actors' performances. For fans, the appeal of seeing Stallone as a young Rambo is undeniable. It would feel authentic and nostalgic. But critics warn of the uncanny valley effect, where digitally recreated faces can feel unnatural if not done perfectly. There's also the matter of storytelling. Can technology alone capture the emotional depth that made the original Rambo so powerful? Or does some of that magic get lost when performance becomes partly digital? In the end, Stallone's musings about an AI-powered Rambo prequel are less about whether it will happen tomorrow and more about where the industry is heading. His idea reflects a desire to honor the character's origins while using technology to keep the performance alive for a new generation. Whether Hollywood takes that leap or sticks with a live-action recast, one thing is certain: the conversation about AI and its place in storytelling is only beginning. As Stallone prepares for the release of his memoir and the next season of Tulsa King, his vision for Rambo shows that he is still pushing creative boundaries. And if technology really can take us back to Saigon with an 18-year-old Rambo, audiences may just be ready to follow.